All right, so today we read Exodus chapters 6 through 8. And in the previous chapters, God appears to Moses and tells him to speak to Pharaoh and tell him to let his people go. And he initially gives him two signs, to turn his rod into a serpent and then to turn the river to blood, or turn water to blood. And I guess in Egypt they had enchanters and magicians that could do the same thing. So they did it, and then the enchanters would come and do the same thing. Um, but like with the serpent, it said that his the Lord's rod ate the serpents from the others' rods. Um, so I guess it was slightly beyond what they could do, which is very interesting to think about. I don't remember that part before, but now that I'm reading it, I remember. But it was kind of surprising at first. I was like, oh, I forgot about this. That was really interesting. And then he continuously performs different signs. And then when he gets to the sign of the lice, the magicians aren't able to reproduce that, but Pharaoh still doesn't believe. Even the enchanters are like, yeah, we can't do that one. That their God is definitely real. So that was kind of funny. And then he continues to refuse to let them go, just as God says that he would. And thinking about it, because God's foretelling that he's not going to let you go. I'm going to have to do this, super severe sign, and that's going to be the one that lets, that he lets you guys go. But it's like he has to continuously give him chances before he does that. So I think he gives him 7 chances before he gets to the really severe one. Um, just like I know I can kind of relate that to my life. Like sometimes I don't learn things the first time, and God just keeps giving me chances and trying to show me the way. Um, so I hope maybe that helps someone see that today. Like, God continuously just pours out on us, and sometimes we receive it, and sometimes we are so busy and caught up in the day to day that we don't see it. But when we take time to reflect and kind of think through things, we can see more. So I would love to hear what stood out to you from today's reading if you're inclined to comment. But looking forward to continuing the study and, seeing things resurface and get reminders of all of the beauty of God's Word. Thank you. Take care.